Piece of Love in West Dallas are made with special signature cakes, fillings, and frosting flavors. Brian is with the owner who makes every cake she bakes special from start to finish.
From start to finish, and that's how you pick the cakes here, Kim, because you need to pick the cake, you need to pick the shape, I guess, and what the message is, and you also need to pick the flavors. And as Anna is piping that frosting right on to the heart-shaped O, yeah, this is a lot of cake again. Once again, I'm telling you that I don't think Mom's going to be disappointed with the size of this cake. All right, when you say specialty and when you say personalization when it comes to your cakes, you really mean it. So where does this come from? Does this come from just your passion of making cakes, or do you know what people really want there, Anna?
Yes, definitely. I love just like the whole aspect of the decoration. This is my favorite part. And then just bringing happiness, like I said. You know, I want to create something beautiful that they're going to like and that is going to create a memory for a lifetime.
Yeah, but you add roses to the cake. Why?
You know, roses just go with everything. It's like, it's flowers and cake. What can go wrong with it, you know?
What can go wrong? I don't know, me cutting strawberries and not cutting them properly? This is a method, and you guys have it down. This started back in February with just you doing all the work. Now, Stephanie is helping you. Your husband helps once in a while, but it's like 3 of you. If you can count your 5-year-old daughter in here, 3.5 of you really doing the work. How is it possible you're cranking out so many cakes in such a short amount of time?
You know, I don't know. I think we just do it.
Well, you told me that you're here all the time, so that's probably one of the ways to do it.
Yeah, definitely. Just being here and just trying to get everything together. Having a plan in the morning always helps.
Yeah. Without a doubt, it helps. It also helps that you have talented people around you, which you definitely do. Now, when it comes to ordering a cake, because this obviously is for Mom, unless you're confusing me and it means something else. Like for Mother's Day, let's say, how far in advance do you want people to order a cake like this or one of your cakes in general?
At least a week in advance. Mother's Day is always really, really busy.
Yeah.
So if they want to place their order today, that would be amazing.
This is a fun cake for how many, though? Because obviously Mom can't just eat it herself.
This is actually 30 servings. Each letter is about 8 to 10 servings each.
Yeah, I would imagine. Okay, and what's all in the cake? Because I see some different layers in there. It looks fantastic. We have the frosting on top with strawberries and flowers. But what's the cake in between?
Yeah, so this is a tres leches cake. So it's the traditional vanilla, adding the tres leches, and then the whipped frosting with the fresh fruit and the chocolate-covered strawberries and the roses. All
right, and obviously fox6now.com for more information on getting a hold of them to make sure that you order this in time for Mother's Day or any other celebration. Hit up our website, and there you go, just like that. A beautiful cake for Mom and 20-some other people.
Pretty. It's cool. Easy to cake. Yeah.
The flowers. From birthdays and anniversaries to Mother's Day or even Administrative Professionals Day, which is apparently tomorrow, flowers are a gift that brings smiles to a lot of people's faces. And Brian's in West Dallas at Piece of Love, checking out how they make bouquets for any occasion, including Administrative Professionals Day.
There you go. That's news that you could use right there, just in case you have somebody you want to surprise tomorrow. You can do that, and you can do that with a little bit of flair and really with ease as well here at Piece of Love in West Dallas. I'm finishing the stencil on here, which obviously allows you to personalize it, but I love this bouquet because inside here, not only do you have the flowers for the graduate, but once it's revealed, you'll also have the chocolate there, and that's something that you guys do quite regularly, Anna, which I love, but you also do the straight up bouquets, which you're making a nice floral arrangement right now. So if I were to come in the store, I would ask for a fresh bouquet. You could, boom, whip it together in a couple minutes, yes?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and what like right now, what are the flowers you're including into it? What's seasonal?
Yeah, so this one is the Astromelia, and we have it in the red color, yellow color, as well as the roses, pink, red, and white are just like my favorite. They go together. And you know, it's almost summer, so what tells summer better than a sunflower?
There you go. Thank you. Fields of sunflowers are great too. And as you're finishing up that one, there you go. We've just revealed, congratulations to the graduate there. But it's not just these occasions that you have. So when you're coming in here, 10:30 you open up, obviously. You can get a fresh bouquet. You can get these made in advance and pick up. Do you deliver though?
Oh yes, we do.
You do?
If you go into our Square site, which is Piece of Love, that's site, you can select delivery for any of the arrangements that you choose, and it's going to give you the fee for the delivery.
What about that big bear behind you? Does he go with one of the bouquets?
You know, it might be an extra fee just because of the ride, but yes.
Piece of Love, fox6now.com for more information. Come on by, stop and check out this great new local business for the flowers, for the cakes, for the sweets and treats, and so much more.
Well, maybe this could help brighten your mood if you're in a funk. Looking for a tasty cake for a special occasion? Brian can help out. He's at Piece of Love in West Allis, where celebrating with a cake is a must, and I will not argue with that.
There you go, too. And just making these cakes is making my mouth water. I want one of these cakes. I want to try some of this cake. And this cake right here, Anna, is what type of cake?
That is a American tres leches, so traditional vanilla, adding the tres leches, and strawberry filling with fresh strawberries.
With fresh strawberries. And you guys are creating a cake over there. It looks like a graduation cake. Obviously, we were just talking about, school right before they came to us, and a lot of people just looking forward to either being back in school or getting through the school year. So a celebration is definitely needed regardless, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's nice to see that you guys put a little personality into it and can really customize that. So when you're doing these cakes, about a couple days, 48 hours to 4 days in advance, you want headway, right, to make them?
Yeah, we can get a cake together in 24 hours.
Okay.
It really depends on the decoration. When something's more customized, a little more elaborated, I would say 3 to 5 days, even a week or two in advance.
Okay. Now you're making those, and is that a fondant that you're using? You're cutting out the 20 and 21?
Yes,
okay.
This is fondant.
Very precise, obviously. Stephanie is putting that on there. But I'm kind of lost over here, guys. I don't know. I just put on the jelly and the strawberries. Now what do you want me to do with the rest of it?
So
it's like, because I would not serve this to anybody. I would eat it, but...
Yeah. The last layer is just going to go right on top of it, and then you're going to add the tres leches.
Doesn't matter which way?
That way is perfect.
Just like that? And I'm going to add this onto it?
Yes.
Just smush it down.
There it is.
And just drizzle it on?
Yep, just drizzle it
all
over it.
All over the whole thing. It's running off, though. It's running off. What does that mean?
It's okay. What we can do...
This is what you've gotten yourself into. Don't let Brian squeeze or drizzle anything onto an edible item.
I'll put a little border on here.
So it thank you. So it doesn't roll right off there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to need a spoon to soup that up. What's so much fun about this business? Obviously, you guys opened up in February, right before Valentine's Day. What makes this a blast?
I love it. Mother's Day is coming up, and it's always really busy, so trying to get all that ready. I just love, whenever it's Mother's Day, Valentine's, all those special occasions are always a hit.
Yeah, without a doubt, and you're constantly putting smiles on people's faces.
Yeah.
Which is great, too. Fox6now.com for more information on Piece of Love, brand new to West Dallas. Let's welcome them by getting some cakes ordered from these guys. Floral arrangements, balloons, and so much more. It just keeps on taking it. It just keeps absorbing in there.
There you go.
There you go.
It's like a lake. You just fill it up.
For beautiful occasions, that is the mission of Piece of Love. Yes, Brian is checking out the newest cake and gift shop to open in West Allis. And he's got balloons there, too, that he's kind of ducking around.
Yeah.
Now, Brian, I got to ask you, these cakes look gorgeous, but do they taste great?
They do. Yeah, well, that's what I'm hoping to figure out at some point. Do they taste great, Anna?
Oh, they taste amazing.
That's all you had to say? Then there we go. They taste amazing. Now we were making these two in the kitchen. They're completely finished and decorated. This one was the graduation cake. But one of the things that we've seen so far this morning that you were making the tres leches cake and some vanilla cakes. What's inside of that cake?
This is chocolate cake with barbarian filling.
With what kind of filling?
Barbarian.
What's that mean?
It's like a vanilla pudding type of thing.
Oh, like Bavarian.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said barbarian. I was just like, wait a second
Wait,
here.
Bavarian.
Who's the Bavarian? All right. So can you take the hat off? And
Yes.
let's cut into it and let's see what this is all about. So obviously different types of cakes. So this starts off with how many different types of cakes do you guys offer?
It's like 5 different flavors.
Okay.
So vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, butter pecan, red velvet, and also the tres leches, which is our most popular.
Okay. And then the frosting, how many different types of frosting?
The frosting, we have the whipped frosting and also the buttercream.
The buttercream, okay. And then there's one other aspect to this. What am I forgetting? Obviously, you can personalize these cakes. And I've seen on your Facebook page some beautiful cakes, themed cakes as well. Everything from like cartoon characters to, oh my gosh, that's a big piece of cake. Yeah, so there you go. I love how it's like perfectly formed. You have just the right amount of frosting on both sides. So if you want no frosting whatsoever, you attack it from that side. Now this is a beautiful cake too that we were making with tres leches. Obviously, you and Stephanie Anna made this much more beautiful than I could have done. What did you add to it to make it so nice? And what's that dripping down the sides?
Yeah, so that is actually chocolate drip. So it's chocolate ganache. And then it's the whipped frosting. We did like different, like a fading pink color around the sides, and then as well as the piping on top.
All right.
And the topper, like the cherry on top.
And this one you're not allowing us to cut into.
We can.
Well, go ahead and cut into it then.
Let's go ahead
Let's cut into it. Let's see what it looks like, because this is the one that I'm interested in also seeing. It's the tres leches, and it's a different type of that frosting is different, so it cuts a little bit different as well. Fox6now.com for more information on Piece of Love in West Dallas, guys. I'll tell you what, it's not just the beautiful cakes. It's not just the fact that they have the flowers and arrangements, the balloons. It's made with love, a piece of love.
I love that.
Passion for beautiful floral arrangements and cake. I'm definitely a fan of the second, into a shop that's appropriately named Piece of Love. And Brian's at this new local business in West Dallas where there's certainly no shortage of love being spread around.
That's for sure. That when they opened up Valentine's Day, right before that, they were doing mostly flowers because your kitchen wasn't ready to go yet. But now that it is, you're baking like crazy, and really, you're baking some beautiful creations. Let's kind of start with some of the things that you have that are small, and the items that during a pandemic are great because everybody gets their own. So you have the cake pops, you have the, looks like some cheesecake as well.
Yeah, baked cheesecake as a cupcake form, and then the traditional cupcakes, tiramisu, which is my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Chocolate covered strawberries. They're amazing because we can wrap them in plastic bags for like the drive-through parties nowadays with the pandemic happening. And then right over here we have the carrot cake slices, the baked cheesecake and refrigerated cheesecake. Only difference is this one doesn't have any eggs. And then this one over here is the American tres leches with raspberry and cream cheese. Over here is the one that we did, the one that you
I think it looks great.
This is.
You can tell that it's a little jelly heavy in there, which is okay though, right?
Yeah, you did an amazing job. It looks
you're just
great.
saying that.
And then, no, you really did. You have to come for a part-time with me.
Yeah.
And then last is the chocolate cake with Bavarian.
I love it. And you know, obviously this makes everybody happy. Cake and flowers and balloons. It's a special occasion. Administrative Professionals Day is tomorrow. That might be new to people, but that's like the next holiday. But you don't need a holiday to celebrate or to order a cake or to get flowers, do you?
Not at all.
Yeah.
You know, I get a lot of customers that I'm like, oh, what's the occasion? They're like, no occasion. I just want to bring something. And that's amazing.
It is truly amazing what that bouquet of flowers adds to a household too during the early spring when it might be snowing out later on. Who could dare say that? But when it comes to the bouquets, this is one of the offerings with those chocolate covered strawberries, the floral arrangements. You love going big. All right, so how do we get a hold of you? How can we order, and how much time do we need in order to get the orders in?
Definitely. You can come in person, 68th and Lincoln. We can also do it over the phone, over text message, as well as you can always just pretty much just stop by. If it's pretty customized, that's the best way to go because communication is the best if we do it in person.
There you go. She said customization, which she can do, and she can pull it off. I've seen the pictures on Facebook. Fox6now.com for more information on Piece of Love, brand new to West Dallas. Come on by, support this new local business and this business owner. You've done a great job, man, and be proud of yourself. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you.